Despite a surge in funding, Baltimore City student test scores remain among the lowest in the nation.
That according to results released by the federal government. As Project Baltimore's Chris Papps explains, these scores have renewed calls for city school CEO to be replaced. Keep in mind, these NAEP scores were released at a time when city schools' budget is skyrocketing. Last year, when the NAEP test was given, the school district's budget was $1.7 billion, up $400 million since 2020.
My name is Pastor Shannon Wright. With your support and your vote, the next mayor of Baltimore City.
Former Baltimore City mayoral candidate Shannon Wright is often skeptical of government press releases.
People are going to tell you all the wonderful things that they want to hear the best way they can spin it.
So when Baltimore City Schools last week posted this press release to its website summarizing 2024 federal test results known as NAEP, Wright wanted to know more.
That press release isn't going to educate or equip a child that graduates to be able to hold a job.
While this press release explains a lot, it's what City Schools does not tell the public that Wright believes is the real story.
We have a broken system.
NAEP stands for the National Assessment of Educational Progress. Every 2 years, the federal government tests 4th and 8th graders in math and reading in all 50 states and 26 large school systems, including Baltimore City. In late January, NAEP released the 2024 results. Soon after, City Schools posted an article with this headline: City school students make third largest gains in 4th grade math on National School Report Card. That statement is true. Baltimore City's 4th grade math scores rose 8 points since 2022. City School CEO Dr. Sonia Santelises is quoted, "Our 4th grade math performance is encouraging. We know our approaches are working." But what City Schools does not mention in this article is that even with those gains, Baltimore City recorded the 4th lowest score in the nation among the 26 large districts tested, which is consistent with where the school system has historically ranked.
The fact that we're the 4th worst is embarrassing. And it should be embarrassing to everyone that lives here in Baltimore.
City Schools, in this release, mentions 8th grade math scores largely held steady since 2022. In fact, they were unchanged at 245. But again, what North Avenue does not mention is that that score also is the 4th lowest in the nation. In reading, City Schools tells the public, performance holds steady, which is true. 4th grade reading scores rose 1 point since 2022, while 8th grade reading scores fell 1 point. But similar to math, those results place Baltimore City among the lowest performing districts in the country, which is omitted from this press release. Instead, City Schools writes, the district's focus and investment in high-quality curriculum and instruction contributed to noteworthy results.
I got a little nauseous on that one. It's noteworthy, all right. It's noteworthy the fact that it's not working.
Wright, in 2024, ran for Baltimore City mayor as the Republican nominee. She lost to incumbent Mayor Brandon Scott. But during the primary campaign, many Democratic candidates joined her, such as Bob Wallace and Sheila Dixon, in calling for City School CEO Dr. Sonia Santelises to resign, largely over concerns of declining student performance.
We have to fix this. There is a direct correlation between the poor performance of education and criminal justice with youth. If we do not fix our schools and our system, we will not fix youth juvenile justice.
Santelises became CEO in 2016, 9 years ago. The following year, in 2017, NAEP released results from the first assessment taken under her leadership. These are the scores from 2017 compared to 2024. You can see the scores in every single category are down, and Baltimore's scores in 3 of the 4 categories declined by more than the national large city average. during that same 7-year time period.
If we want our city to work, if we want our economy to grow in our city, we have to improve education. And Dr. Santelices has shown that she's not capable of doing the job.
Keep in mind, these NAEP scores were released at a time when city schools' budget is skyrocketing. Last year, when the NAEP test was given, the district's budget was $1.7 billion, up $400 million since 2020. I'm Chris Pabst, and this is Project Baltimore. I'm Chris Pabst. Thanks for watching. Here's another story to watch. Also, if you have a story idea, please send us a message.